Anthony Ferraro, Dan Mancina. Two blind guys collide to bring you Four Bad Eyes Podcast.
Are you there?
I'm going back to Cali. Psych! I'm in Michigan. Welcome back.
Michigander.
I'm crippled and blind still.
Dude, your thumb
Crippled?
didn't...
Wait a minute. Is blindness, would you be considered crippled? Could you say you're crippled if you're blind?
I don't know. I've been called handicapped, disabled, crippled.
But I feel like crippled is a more of a physical, mechanical ailment.
Yeah, but
You know what I mean?
I agree, but
Crippled.
people tend to believe that
My eyeballs are crippled.
blindness is crippling.
I guess my eyeballs don't work like they used to.
They don't
Crippling,
work
right.
like they used to.
It's crippling, but like, yeah, it seems like such a physical thing.
Why can't they make Blue Chew but for your eyes?
Blue Chew's bad for your RP.
Why can't they make it like, hey, you get older, your eyes stop working, take
Blue Chew.
Green Chew.
They do have a medication for presbyopia.
Prespa what?
Presbyopia. You know, everybody, whenever you get old, you gotta like hold a piece of paper super far away. What does that say?
Oh.
There's an actual medication for that now. So it's kind of like Blue Chew for your eyeballs.
The paper with like the letters on it?
Just reading something, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't see it up
So
close.
not like the big E on
Your
the
eyes
chart?
don't focus, can't focus as much because they're just worn down over time and, you know, stress of life and kids and grandparents and dead dogs and stuff like that.
It's a lot of stress.
Yep. All I smell is my deodorant right now. It's too strong.
Oh, that's why I don't wear any.
I think I put on Heather's like Dove female one and it's like cucumbery.
I like the ones that are like mint or something. They're just like chill. Like mint
Super
eucalyptus.
hippie. Yeah, you like
Here we go. Patchouli.
patchouli.
I used to eat it for breakfast.
Hippies eat patchouli. That's what they do.
Yeah, dude. That's how we keep our nervous system strong.
Well, we're back, dude. Four Bad Eyes.
New year.
Today is actually New Year's Eve we're recording on. So we're almost into 2023. 2022 has been a little up and down.
Oh yeah, tell me about it.
Year started out great. Good summer, good skating, lots of good clips. Let's go. I've been in a funk though the last few weeks, man. Just like over it. You know what I mean? Just kind of just like bummed, just not like hyped on life, dude.
Been a little depression.
Been funky. A little seasonal depression coming in. I don't know. No more sunshine, not skating as much, all this crap.
It's the end of the year. It tends to happen. Like the end of the year, holidays can be rough too. I know for me, holidays are stressful.
Well, usually I'm super cheery. Usually I'm hyped on Christmas and everything. I'm like really excited, but this year is just everything's been just a little bit off, dude. Like it's all the little things, like scheduling things always getting delayed and off. Nothing's lining up, nothing's working out. Everything's just fucking off, dude.
Nothing's clicking.
Nothing's clicking, man.
Nothing's.
You know what I mean?
Nothing's beeping. You can't find it.
Nothing's beeping. I'm blind. I can't see. My eyes don't work.
You just said I'm blind in 3 different ways. Oh no, I know. Oh, 3 ways to say blind in one sentence.
I was trying to think of a fourth. I could not pull a fourth out of my ass.
That was great. My eyes don't work and my vision is blurry. Vision is scary.
Yeah.
I'm a rebel.
A visionary.
But no, man, the depression, the seasonal, I feel you. I run into that hard.
I've been dosing my vitamin D up hard, so.
Yeah.
And the big thing is my sleep's been off too, and that just been crap, dude. You just when your sleep's off, everything is off, dude.
It is. That's
No motivation nor anything.
every nutritionist, every workout person I talk to, they all say it starts with your sleep. Like your body's just not working right if you're not sleeping.
Yeah, my body ain't working right, dude. My eyes don't work.
I think we found the problem.
Good
Just
Lord.
need more sleep. You could see.
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe my moons aren't aligned or something, dude.
I think Mercury's in retrograde. Is it retrograde or retrograde?
I think retrograde. I don't know what that means though.
Maybe it's just like a throwback. It's retro.
Right, it's a retro graded by somebody from the 80s.
Well, shit. What have you been up to? Like, what's not aligning? What do you wish is happening that's not? Or is it hard to just get stoked?
Yeah, I get stoked. I mean, it's a bunch. I mean, I've been trying to sell my house and all that crap. That hasn't been going so hot, but that's whatever. The freaking sick of this weather, dude. We're supposed to have ice by now. There's no goddamn ice. But it's not even that stuff. That's just like the dumb shit on the outside. It's just mentally and I don't know, dude. It's hard to explain. Just in a funk, man. I don't feel excited. You know what I mean?
We gotta get you stoked.
Don't have any motivation. I just need to be back skating more. I also haven't skated in 2 weeks because my kid was in town. That doesn't help. But
You haven't been skating either? I think that's a big... Not skating, not sleeping well. You're not getting great exercise, it sounds
the
like.
main thing is the sleep, though, for sure.
And are you not getting a lot of exercise at the moment?
Yeah, that's on top of it. But I mean, that's like
Dude, it adds a lot.
a little bit, for sure.
Mentally, like, just... Because skating is your exercise, too.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. For shizzles. I can't just go out in the backyard right now and skate. Sucks.
Is it snowing?
Dude, no, it's freaking 50 degrees and raining.
Oh,
and
it's raining.
and it's December 31st.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be 60 degrees January 3rd next week. Like, what?
I know, it's 50 degrees here yesterday.
I just get really bummed out when it's not winter isn't winter, and it's like, dude, what is going on? Pisses me off.
Warming.
I know, dude. Global freaking warming. I gotta quit drinking and fidgeting with stuff. The whole last episode, I was eating ice the whole time. People wanted to kill me and rip my face off. What are you gonna do?
You wanted to poke your eyes out.
They wanted to scoop my eyeballs out with ice cream scoops.
Oh my god. Dude, I was going through that funk too, like maybe a couple months ago. I still like feel it, like, because of the holidays, but I know what you're saying. It's like you're at like a lull, like plateau feeling thing. You don't know what to do.
There's nothing to look forward to is what the thing. I always need something to look forward to, whether it be a trip.
Yes,
or,
you always
something.
need. Yes.
And I don't have anything lined up or going on, so I just feel like I'm not doing anything. That's kind of the main thing. Yeah, that's really what it is. I'll be in Florida January 18th through the 21st, so that'll be nice.
The 10th.
And I'll be able to get some sunshine, dude. Oh, that helps when you go in that warm sun.
Oh, Florida, you could just lay anywhere and feel just like rejuvenated. You're
Yeah,
just
dude.
soaking up the sun.
Put my feet in the ocean. Probably
You
not.
will not.
Probably not.
Probably not.
I'll be in St. Pete. Is that by the ocean? I don't remember.
I don't remember. No, well, yeah, I think it is.
I think it is not too far,
I think
right?
it is. It's not too far.
I think
Remember
is that
we
where
went? We went
Is that
to.
where we went to the ghetto beach?
Yeah, it was like a grass beach.
Yeah, and there were signs like "Don't swim" is all nasty.
Yeah, it was all runoff and stuff.
Yeah.
It's gross, but it was nice. A little beach
Steve,
vibe.
but we've all talked about Steve on here. He was just in Florida like 2 weeks ago, and he did that. They were in the water, like waiting around, and then like they got out of the water, and they saw the signs that like "Do not swim." they're like, oh man, we did not see those. And it must have been that same kind of area, just like where the freaking sewage dumps or whatever.
Yeah, why do they do that?
And they got some bumps on their legs.
To think that they just take garbage and like so much garbage and just pour it into the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, it's
too.
wild.
Like there's islands of garbage in the middle of the ocean.
Oh, there's the plastic island.
Yeah, like the barge or whatever.
But the Florida's just like sewage. Just dumping fucking sewage, dude.
Yeah, that's gnarly.
Yeah, that's
I
insane.
didn't think all this out.
No. And that's why it's going to be 60 degrees January 3rd.
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a love-hate relationship living in Michigan, man. It's a love-hate.
Yeah.
But I got a lot going on, especially selling this house. I just signed the things that have to be out in 60 days no matter what.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, of your house?
Uh-huh.
You sold it?
Yeah, well, it has to go through inspection Monday. As long as that goes through, then I got 60 days to find a house and be out.
All right, well, that's stressful.
That's very stressful. I was like, why did I do that? Or I can just pay back the inspection fee and something else, but I don't know.
Do you think that was a little compulsive?
I wouldn't be
impulsive?
that bummed. I mean, I just want, at least the house will be sold, you know what I mean? So it's good in that sense, but it's, the only bummer thing is my ramps. Like, how the hell am I gotta move these ramps somehow. That's the only real pain in the ass. Everything else can just be boxed up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you just gotta live at freaking my mother-in-law's or my mom's house. That would suck. But I mean, that's whatever.
Jeez.
Yeah, I did it to myself, though. These are all self-inflicted wounds here, dude.
Masochist over here.
I know, this episode sucks right now, though. What have you been doing, dude? This episode sucks.
They're taking me down, dude. No, you got to talk about all the...
What am I hyped on, dude? I'm hyped on... I got an event coming up this weekend. A little skate contest at... So if you're in Michigan, coming out to... What is it called now? Line Skate Park.
Oh, there you go.
Raffle, maybe like little best trick stuff. Giving out tons. I have like 3 huge boxes of Adidas stuff.
Wait, you're throwing it?
Yeah, skateboards.
Dude.
And we're going to do a raffle. All the money goes towards Keep Pushing.
That's
Going to be a blast.
That's sick.
Yeah, this coming Saturday, January, what is that, the 7th? Let me look that up. Look it up. Check out. Keep talking, Ant.
Well, what do you have? Shoes, board? Is Real donating some boards or just mostly Adidas shoes and stuff?
Boards, everything.
Oh, dude, that's gonna be epic. That's something to look forward to right there.
It is.
You got an event, you get some hype, dude. Get right there with the people. That's what you need.
January 7th, yeah.
You need to be around people and like get that hype going.
Yeah, it'll be cool. January 7th. Come out, put your money, buy some raffle tickets. Everything goes to the park and win some stuff, dude. Or just shred it. I'm going to be throwing stuff out. Michigan.
Don't throw it at people, dude. Everyone get out of the way when he's throwing shit, because
I'll be hucking it.
Hucking boards.
Hucking boards, bro.
I hucked boards one time. Well, dude, I got to throw this at you. I got a good old concussion.
Oh, you got
Slammy jammed in my pajamas.
My
judo jammies.
Judo jammies.
No,
felt
really good, dude.
Toronto? Where were you at?
I went to Oiler Town, the town of the Oilers. Good old Wayne Gretzky in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada.
Edmonton, baby.
Edmonton.
Yes.
It was short days in Edmonton. It was the sun rose at 8:30 in the morning and then set at 4 p.m.
Wow.
Yeah, and then at summertime,
8-hour day. It's a good 8-hour day.
In the summertime, the sun rises at 5:30 in the morning and sets at midnight.
Holy smoke! I would love that.
People say they live there through the winter just for the summer.
Yeah,
Like,
makes sense.
it's that beautiful. But, yeah, good old Wayne Gretzky. Oilers were playing Minnesota. Kelly was staying across the street from the stadium. That was pretty cool. There was, like, a bunch of crazy fans.
Yeah.
I stayed in Delta Edmonton South, and she went to book the same one and accidentally booked Delta Edmonton Center. So it was
you guys were in different places?
Yeah, and then there was no rooms left in that hotel, and they ended up only being like 10 minutes away from each other.
Wait, why couldn't she stay with you? Were you just with the team?
I was with a teammate because I like got funded this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that was and then so every time she would Uber from my hotel to hers, they'd be like, "You're going from the Delta to the Delta?" They're so
North
confused.
to south.
But
that's confusing though that there's a north and south.
No,
hotel.
it was a south and a central. South Central.
Yeah, how much does
Central
make
LA.
South Central? Yeah. Interesting.
But
I mean,
yeah.
that's just begging for a misunderstanding. Yeah.
Yeah, it was the travel there was insane. Let me tell you about this. We're flying United. First of all, you ever want to see like you ever want to see someone angry or like in a rush that's like in a bad mood? Just stand in the line of the buffet at United or at any hotel lounge. Cuz they're like, dude, I was waiting to grab a sandwich.
Airport lounge or hotel lounge?
Airport lounge.
Airport
I was
lounge,
waiting to
okay.
grab a sandwich, and this guy, I'm like, Kelly's telling me, like, there's 3 different options right there, and she's just telling me real quick. And this guy comes out of nowhere. I'm about to grab my sandwich. He goes, excuse me. And I turn, I'm like, yeah, can I help you? And he just pushes right past me and grabs my sandwich. And then keeps going, like the one I was about to grab. I was like,
man.
whoa, this guy's in a rush. I just like never had.
Yeah, that would rub me the wrong way.
It was like an excuse me where like, it sounded like he was trying to stop me to talk to me. Like, excuse me, like he had something to say. You know what I mean? And then he's like,
Yeah.
I'm taking the sandwich. Basically, I was like, jeez, like people are on one today. And then I don't know, a bunch of other stuff. We go on the plane. First flight to Denver is fine. Or no, this happens on the first flight. So we pre-board and we get on the plane, put our bags up. We're in economy plus or whatever, the comfort. And all of a sudden this after we sit down and everything, get our seat, buckle in, this guy comes in and this like he's apparently dressed up like a business guy, you know, a suit guy. He comes in, he takes Kelly's backpack with her laptop in it and throws it on the ground and proceeds, like actually throws it. Like I heard this thing drop hard.
Whoa, took the bag onto the overhead.
Yeah, out of the overhead. And
Wow.
And then drops it, her bag with her laptop in it for work on the ground. And then Kelly's like at first she was really nice too. She's like, excuse me, what's going on here? And he's like, so aggressive. He goes, I'm making room for my bag. Like so angry, dude. And I was like, whoa, this is not gonna go well. And all of a sudden she's like, dude, like what the fuck are you doing? And like everyone sitting around was like, yo, what are you doing? Like yelling at the guy.
Yeah, you can't be moving. You can't move someone's bag.
No, but because Kelly used the F word, the flight attendant came over. She's like, no, what's happening over here? She's like, sit down to Kelly. Because like, okay, ma'am, like, but this, and Kelly's being so calm. She's like, she's like, this guy's literally just took my bag with my laptop and threw it on the ground, and now there's no room for it, and all this stuff. And she's like, I don't want to hear it. I'm not dealing with this for 4 hours, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, I'll call in-flight right now and get you kicked off. And everyone's like, whoa, ma'am, like this guy was being so messed up, like really rude and aggressive. And like, she's like, I don't want to hear it. And just shut it. Kelly's like, in-flight. She's like, my mouth is shut, you know, like just shut her mouth. And we were so flushed. I was so flustered because I was like, what is going on?
Yeah.
People are yelling. I can't see. I'm crippled. I'm blind. everyone else around me has something going on. And all of a sudden, the other flight attendant like comes up. It was really nice to Kelly and like grabbed her hand, like grabbed my hand. And was like, "It's okay, just don't talk to her." Blah blah blah. I'll take care of your bag. And like, dude, I was so flustered. The power of a tweet. Let me tell you this. I never tweeted. Like, I never tweet. I like just started.
You've been tweeting.
I've been tweeting
lately,
but
though.
now I've been tweeting. I started tweeting. It's fun. Like, I'll just tweet little like fun things.
Well, first, that's the thing on the flight. The flight is like when if you're on the phone with a customer service person. As soon as you swear, it's game over.
Yes. No,
You've
exactly.
lost all of your power, and they can do whatever they want.
That was it. That was the problem.
You can't swear.
No, there was one curse, and it was one too many. And
Yeah.
she immediately backed down too. Like, surprisingly, like, it was amazing. Kelly was so good and like really calm, and everyone was trying to stick.
Where was this guy sitting? Was he sitting
right,
close to
like
you?
two in front and across the aisle. And our stuff was above us, and he came and like just moved it onto the floor. Blah blah blah, whatever. And there's like guys like,
because it was a backpack, I'm assuming he figured, no, this is for.
yes.
He was thinking carry-ons, backpack going to your
No,
feet.
he literally said, "This is in my way. I'm making room for my bag."
For my bag.
And proceeds to throw it on the ground.
Yeah, that's a bold move.
And so this guy, one guy's even yelling in the back, like, "Yo, this is not okay," blah blah. Like, and the flight attendant's like, "Sit down, or I'll get you. Like, I'll call on flight on you too." Like, she was losing it, dude. And
Wow.
I was so flustered, just being like not literally not being able to see and just hearing all this mayhem and worried if I'm about to get kicked off a flight for my tournament. Like, I need to get to where I'm going. Like, this is so stressful. And we have a connector to catch, like, with not a lot of time in between.
Connector, yes.
Is that the right term?
Connection.
Connector. Whatever. Connect the dots. Connect
Connector
four.
gadget.
Yeah. And then I tweeted, I was like, wow, like, I was so annoyed, dude. I was like, wow, like, United. I was like, because I tweeted about the thing in the hotel lounge, just like joking, like it was funny. And then I was like, oh, and just as he thought people couldn't get any more crazy, this guy proceeds, throws back down, blah, blah, blah. And the flight attendant just said what happened. And I was like, I guess United doesn't really care about, like they don't have to worry about losing their job or whatever. And then all of a sudden, I got like a tweet from United, and they were like, please DM us with everything that happened, and like told them and stuff. And then think nothing of it. They're like, all right, someone will get in touch with you, blah, blah, and get off the flight. As soon as we walk off the like airplane and get on like the jetway, there's a guy. Excuse me, are you Anthony Ferraro? I'm like, yeah. And I was like kind of like nervous at this point. I was like, oh no. He's like, and we have like 15 minutes to get across Denver Airport, which is huge. Like, it's like 2 miles we have to go.
Yeah, you gotta take a train.
And, and like we're rushing, and this guy's like, I'm so and so, the advisor or supervisor from United. I heard you put out a tweet. And then he's like, I was like, yeah, but he's like, I would love to like hear what happened. Like, if you could step aside with me. I was like, I have this flight to catch. Like, I'm in a rush. I need to catch it for my tournament. He's like, no problem. I brought the golf cart, and we're going to go on the golf cart. And you could tell me what happened. Told him what happened. And he's like, yeah, there's already people going on that flight to talk to that flight attendant. Here's like, We're so sorry about what happened. This is unacceptable. Like, because we're like platinum members too. Like, we fly so much that on United that we have like the platinum status, and they're like, this is just not okay, blah blah. And then they gave us like a $300 credit and upgraded us to first class on our next flight. I was like, damn.
The golf cart's fun. I've been in the golf cart in Denver.
Dude, he put the pedal to the metal for me. I was like, come on, just send it.
I've been on that one. That's nice. They do that for the disabled.
I never got the golf cart, dude.
Oh man, I guess I've only been once and I got it, but I thought that's figure what they did for wheelchairs.
Oh, then
But yeah, dude, it
yeah,
pays to be platinum.
yeah.
Usually, that's why you gotta go Delta, dude. Freaking United's garbage, man. You keep talking skank, dude. See what I'm saying? It's Delta all
United,
the
no,
way.
dude. United came clutch with the customer service.
I mean,
They were
kind
very
of, not
good.
really. You also went through bullshit.
Yeah, it was
That
awful,
wouldn't
but
have happened.
no,
That
I've
wouldn't have happened.
experienced such attitude on Delta flights.
No, Delta
Yes,
experience,
in
dude.
Delta first class, dude. It's the Delta difference of being discriminated against or being blind.
No, dude, no.
No, I shouldn't say that, but
But yeah, that is whack.
it was.
That flight attendant was just like,
She was just having a bad day.
she didn't want to deal with it and was just
Yeah.
shutting everybody down. Yeah.
And then this guy was like on the phone. He's like, "Yo, you missed what just happened on this flight. Like, this was ridiculous."
That's crazy. That dude took your bag and just moved it.
Yo, it probably wouldn't have been as big of a deal too if her laptop wasn't in it. You know, it's like, dude, you're throwing back. You don't know what's in.
Well, my other question is, what was he gonna do with the bag?
No, I don't know. Kelly got put with her bag.
What do you mean?
Like the bag got put. The flight attendant was so pissed she just shoved Kelly's bag on her.
Interesting. Yeah, that's crazy.
It was. I was like appalled. I was like,
That
why
dude
is
must have been Diamond, dude.
Oh
What a
man,
douche.
yeah.
What a douche. It's really that guy who's
That guy was just. I couldn't
real
believe
culprit.
it. Yeah, he was very.
It was probably the same sandwich guy, dude. Was it the same guy?
It might have been, dude.
What if it was?
I
That would
didn't
be
get a
insane.
good look at him.
He's just there to test you.
Oh man, that was that guy.
Oh,
And
yeah, that would irk me if someone moved my bag. Because I've had people like, I think I might talk about this, but when my skateboard's up there,
Oh,
who
they-
put that skateboard up here?
Are you
Whose
serious?
skateboard is this? Yeah, mine. Obviously, you got to give them some attitude right back, and they're like, "Oh, okay."
I always put my
But
skateboard in the
If
closet.
you're passive at all, they'll just walk all over you.
Yeah, they do.
You got to give them the tude right back, but you can't swear. 'Cause
You
the flight
can't
attendants will be
swear.
like, "Oh, you're out. You're done."
You can't swear. Nope, no swearing.
Everybody wants that power, dude. God.
Yo, it was insane. I was like, whoa, I'm shut up. I'm in the middle
Making
seat.
room for my bag. Well, I was on first, dude. You didn't.
Yeah, like I
You're
pre-boarded.
the wrong boarding group. Sorry, bud.
Yeah, even.
You know how it works.
Sorry, pal. Yeah, like
was he American? Do you know?
yeah.
Doesn't sound like he was Canadian.
No, he was. I think he was American.
Doesn't sound like a
He
Canadian.
didn't
would
sound
do
like.
that.
Yeah, Canadians are like more. They're pretty nice people.
Very nice.
Yeah, like very nice. I had a good experience in Canada, aside from the getting dumped on the noggin, but it was good. It was freezing cold though. It was it snowed. I made a snow angel. Not really.
Did
I
you
wish
get
I
some
did.
snow? Did you get a good amount?
Yeah, dude. There was snow when we landed. There was snow up to like your waist, and yeah, Edmonton was cool. It's didn't see much of it. Didn't see any of it really. But the tournament was good. I freaking cut the weight, made the weight, and then felt so good for the competition. Like never felt so calm the morning
Yeah.
of. Like just feeling good. Like did the refeed the way I talked about, and like I never felt so good. And then I was fighting. I did really well. It's like the best I ever fought. And I even gained, like the cool thing about this trip was I gained so much respect from my coaches, I think.
Mhm.
And because of just showing that like I put in the work and like I'm actually trying, whatever.
You were looking good on the mat, eh?
And they really saw like how much I've grown up in the past like couple years, so it's cool. And they're like really proud of that. And so I was fighting him and I was up. I threw him first. In the first 20 seconds, I had him down on the ground.
Well, I was watching this on the live feed. First, I was on the BBC. What is it? NGBDBDGQ.
IPSA. IBSA.
I was on that on their YouTube, but they didn't have any.
Commentary.
They didn't have any play-by-play commentary. I was like, well, this is pointless. And then I texted Kelly, which I felt bad about because I'm like, I can't keep texting her. I know she's stressed.
Oh,
I
you
was
could
like,
text
hey, where's
Kelly.
this? Where can I watch this? And she's like, oh, I'm going to be live on Insta. So I went to your Instagram and I was watching it live. So I was hyped because Kelly was doing a pretty decent job of
She was trying her best without knowing
and
a
that's what
single
she said.
move.
Then I could hear one of your coaches in the background too.
That's Mark. He's
giving a little bit of play-by-play. And I did hear that within like the first 20 seconds, I hear, oh, he's choking him out. He's got him in a chokehold. He's got him. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm screaming at him. Like, yeah, go, kill him, man, kill him. And I don't know, yeah, go from there.
Well, no, that's funny. Mark is the man. He's first of all, he's like the guy who found me and like raised me in judo, you could say. And he's like 75 years old, and he's like, you'd think he's like 50, but I had this. So I take the guy down right away, like to no points or anything, because I just took him to his like stomach, not like his back, you know. And
Gotcha.
he I immediately got this choke where I grab his his lapel, like the lapel on his gi. And
collar
and drag it,
the
collar, and drag it across his neck, underneath his chin, and I throw my other arm over his head, and I'm now like choking him, and I had it set in, like I could hear him going like. Like it was happening, dude, and I hear my coach is just keep running it, like keep running. I'm like, oh, this is it, dude. I'm getting this one.
I'm
I was like,
the dashboard. I'm in the car right now. I'm like,
I was like, I had like four, like I knew I had 4 like insane matches that day. So I'm like, no way, I'm getting this one out of the way quick, and this is one of the best guys. And I'm like, oh yeah, like it's happening, and then all of a sudden, this guy like wore out like he withstanded it for so long that like maybe in 5 or 10 more seconds he would have went out cold. But in judo, if it seems like nothing's happening for long enough, they call it. So like if you
I thought he went out of bounds.
No, they just call, like after 20, 30 seconds on the ground, they call you back up to your feet if nothing happened.
Okay.
But everyone was a little pissed because like the choke was in, and if you just let it go for a little longer, it probably would have went out cold.
Yeah, maybe. Yes.
Well, there's only so long you can like hold off
only
a
so
choke.
much time, right? So they had to reset. Yeah.
So then we reset, and then we battled. I threw him once, and it was a half point because it wasn't fully on his back, but like I stepped in with my leg and like turned with my hip. My side facing his side, like our backs are faced like side by side, and so we're like looking the same way, and then I like throw him with my leg in between his legs and like jump over him, and I got like a half point, and then we got back to the center, and then we're fighting. He got me with a throw that was a half point. I thought it was a full point, so I was like fuck, and then it was half point. Got back up, and then there's like a minute left, maybe a little less, and we square up, and they say go, and he immediately I backed up for one, like I stepped back and made a little space by accident, and he stepped in so quick, and the next thing I know is my face bounced off the mat twice, like whiplash.
Whoa.
Like my whole body landed over my head, you know what I mean, and his weight coming on it too, so like my neck is tweaked, my chest. I didn't realize what had happened. Like I was so dazed. I like got up, I was able to get up and bow out. And then once I got to like sit, I didn't even know I thought it was Saturday. It was Sunday. And I couldn't tell you when I got to Canada, all this stuff. Like I was so confused. And then they tried to stand me up, and I like was like waddling. Like I was wobbling. I was so off balance. And all of a sudden I was seeing these like white lines go through like black vision. Like it was crazy. And, Kelly said my eyes were like spinning in a circle and going back up in my head, like doing weird stuff.
Yeah.
And all I was saying was because
my eyes are watering right now. Think about it.
I was up in 6 matches, and all I kept saying was, because I was in white gi the first match, I was like, "Get me my blue gi, get me my blue. I need my blue gi." That's all I kept saying. And I was like, Kelly's like, if they don't pull you, like, I'm gonna have to pull. You are not okay right now. And then I was like, oh, I guess I'm really out of it. And then
Wait, so what happened? You guys were facing each other
what do you mean?
when you got slammed?
Oh, so he steps in, and it's like I'm trying to, like a shoulder throw. I'm trying to think,
he's tossing you over his shoulder.
He's tossing me over his hip. No, it's more of a hip toss with your hands. He stepped out in front of me and then whips his hip, and the way I tried to stop it, but I stopped it with my face, and it was so fast and it was so quick, so quick to the ground that it was.
He's strong, huh? So he just straight stepped in front of you really quick.
Yeah.
Did he have one of your arms then?
Yes, he had an arm and a collar.
Toss you with your hip.
Yeah, wow. It was because he tried to do that a couple times and I blocked him, but then he was able to get it in because he just didn't stop. And then I was like, whoa, and then that guy.
And your coach said that normally if you can see, you would have put your arm up or put your arm down.
I would have put my head. I would have tucked my head. He was like, I hate to break it to you, but that's literally just being blind.
You just hit straight face head instead of tucking it underneath your or into your shoulder.
Yeah, I just went face plant.
Jeez,
and then so I landed on the right side of my head, so everything on the left side got just so jacked up too. And I've never had this before. Afterwards, my chest was so tight and just gnarly. I couldn't lift my arms. And if I could barely put a jacket on or anything. It was so weird because my body was fighting to protect everything.
Just tensed up.
Yeah.
Probably your whole neck. Yeah.
My whole neck, dude. It was and then it was just.
And that was weird because listening to it, I didn't realize any of that was that intense.
Yeah.
Listening to it, I was just like, oh, he got tossed. Oh, that was the point. I was like, oh, fuck, dude, no. And then I didn't realize, and then I heard Kelly, your coach, I think he's hurt.
Yeah. They're like, yeah, he probably is.
And then your coach is like, no, I don't know. I can't. It's hard to tell. They couldn't really tell that you were hurt.
Yeah, I was so. I remember my coach. Once I got off the side of the mat, my coach I just leaned on them. I was like, I don't know where I am right now. And so it was just intense. And that guy ended up winning the whole competition, no problem. Yeah. And it was the match of the competition, there was a sighted competition going on at the same time on another mat, and everyone from both competitions was watching that match because it was so we were battling, dude. It was a lot of para matches can be boring in a lot of other weight classes because they're just dancing around or really slow and move really weird. We were straight it was a battle, it was a fight, and it was really cool.
It was exciting watching it. I was getting hyped.
The second he threw me to win, he starts jumping up and down he was so pumped. I was like, damn it.
Yeah.
That's how my candle.
But that was so you didn't get to do your other.
No,
matches.
So I had to get pulled out, and then.
But your coach said you look good though, so that's a good thing.
Yeah. Everyone
the
said
positives are as you were looking good, and
yeah, it was weird. Normally, I'd come back super bummed after that, which I was for maybe a day or two, but there was a lot of motivation kind of almost hit back into me. I was like, dude, I kind of do care, and I do want to do this.
Yeah, you had to just get back on the mat.
Yeah.
You get that real excitement. Yeah.
Yeah, and realize I am a part of it. I can make it. I can do it. Not feeling like it's such a far out goal,
Right. It's like anything. If you're not actually doing it, it's just weird with those long, talking about months of not competing and all this stuff. And then you kind of lose understanding of what you're really doing.
That was my first time competing since COVID.
Yeah, that's crazy. Years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I just had to get back in there, baby.
Yeah, it was good. I still blind from it all, but well. Oh, I got classified, which was good. I got told I had to get all the testing to see how blind I was, and they told me, dude, after I do the testing, he's like, I got good news for you. I was like, what? I can see? And he's like, no, you're blind as fuck. And I'm like, dude, this is not good news. Like, I'm not happy about this.
Oh, you're saying like that you're in the
J1, like the blinder of the two divisions.
You were saying that was good news.
Yeah, like the doctor.
Good news for you. You're the blindness.
Like they think you're like trying to cheat, and I'm like, dude,
right?
Get out of here. They had to dilate my eyes. I was like, oh god.
I hate dilation.
Does dilation bother you even when you have no light perception or anything?
Not anymore.
Okay, dude. When you have light, and then when I went outside, there was snow, and I was like, oh my gosh, just turn it off.
Oh, the brightness, yeah.
Oh, because snow with sun, it was glare town. Like I couldn't even keep my eyes open.
Yeah, the dilation was annoying.
Yeah, so that was a doozy.
That's cool though.
It was a doozy.
I got good news for you. You're blinder than other people.
Hey, I got a Christmas card from your mom.
Oh, you did?
A Braille one.
You had the leader dog? Was it leader dog?
Maybe.
That was probably leader. Did you read it?
Yeah. It didn't say leader dog.
Did it have snowflakes in it? Like
yes.
Braille snowflakes?
Yeah.
Yeah, it said leader. It should say leader dog then in the bottom of the...
Oh, maybe at the... Okay.
My mom
it's so nice, dude. It was awesome.
Yeah, it said like season something this year. I don't know.
Yeah, the first time
Braille card, dude. It's nice.
The first time I got classified as a B1 when there was different ones, it was like a different scale or whatever.
B1, B2, B3?
Yeah, they literally, my coaches high-fived me and said, congratulations, a good job. They said, good job. I was like, good job? For what?
Huh.
I was so pissed.
Well, why do they say that? Because you want to be
They want you to be a B1 because they have like no B1s or something. I don't know what it's all.
Oh, because they need more for that category? No, I mean, that makes a little sense. Not necessarily them wanting you to cheat, but being stoked that, oh yeah, we can fill these spots, I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because isn't that good for the sport to have more people?
You would be so funny at the fucking classification test. They'd be like, because they try and hand you this paper with like two like letters on it or something. Dude, I couldn't even tell which was black or white because everything was blurring together, and it was like weird lighting room and stuff. Everything was weird. You would just be like, I can't see anything. Like, what do you want me to do? And they're like, just guess. Like they try to catch you in a lie. It's crazy. They're like,
just guess, yeah.
It's nuts. You feel very pushy.
That's interesting.
I wonder if they'll do that for the skateboarding Paralympics, like how they would classify.
Well, they would have to. It'd probably be the same routine, right? They must.
But do you think they would separate blind from other disabilities? Like that's...
From other disabilities? I don't know. Sorry, I heard something. I think it's just Heather. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if they are. Our goal is to have it separated because blind, wheelchair, and amputees are so different. You know what I mean? It should be its own category, but who knows in the beginning?
And then if you have blind, you have to break them up into like two or three categories.
Yeah,
I'd say two.
Yeah, light perception or no light or. There's got to be the category. I mean, what is the jiu-jitsu one now? Is it just two categories? It's not
judo.
Three?
It's just two. It's like you can have some light perception, and like.
But you can't see like motion and stuff.
I'm assuming, exactly. Like, and then
that makes sense.
And then to zero, and then the other J2 is like you can see, like you can see like the letters on the chart and stuff, even some of them.
Gotcha.
You can be to a pretty, you could see a decent amount, but a lot of people like I think I said this, but like a lot of albinism, people with like albinism tend to have like better sight. It's just like light affects them, so a lot of them got classed out and they can't fight anymore. Yeah,
that makes sense because I mean you can see the person's body, especially indoors in like what I would think would be a normally lit building. You know what I mean?
Lit.
Fluorescent lighting.
Yeah.
I guess it depends on where you're at.
I hate fluorescent. They used to make me like almost pass out. Like the ones in gyms. The ones in gyms.
Sensitive ant, dude. Lighting.
I used to have to, for wrestling competitions, I would have to like put a hat over my eyes.
Lighting's important, dude. I didn't realize there were so many different types of light.
Yeah.
You know, the white lights, the yellows, all this stuff. It's like, yeah, you can really change the mood and tone of a room with the lighting. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then there's light dimmers. There's like different...
Like you said, that fluorescent is... A lot of people hate that fluorescent lighting.
Yeah, but there's like... You can even set the amount of light now, too. Like you can dim it or make it brighter.
Right.
I used to hate that thing at my parents' house. You always have to wait for it to like go up.
Or did you have like... Were they like... Sometimes the energy saving bulbs take a second to like be as bright as they can be. I don't know.
Oh, those things suck. That once those things got into play, I couldn't even see inside.
I just stay lit, dude. Get lit, you know.
Ferrari.
We're getting lit tonight, dude. New Year's, bringing in the New Year's hot and heavy.
You getting lit?
My goal, my New Year's resolution is to...
What is yours? You do one?
To get my sight back. That's my New Year's resolution.
Damn.
To be less blind.
Good luck. To be less blind to seeing what you have.
No, I haven't done a New Year's resolution in the last like 3 years.
I'm trying.
Have you been doing them? I haven't done them.
No, I don't really. I do more like me and Kelly do this thing where we'll write down goals each year, and then on New Year's Eve we'll usually reflect on the goals, see how everything went, and then make new goals and stuff for the next year.
Yeah.
But also like
that's a good one.
I want to start like I don't know, I just want to take care of I really want to get my health in order, make sure I'm healthy and stuff this next year too. Like just I got a nutritionist recently and stuff. It's like last week basically, so like just being healthy and trying to be happy.
Healthy, strong, and happy, baby.
Yeah.
Healthy, happy, and high. Stay those 3 H's all the time, dude.
3 W's.
Yeah, mine's always the trying to be healthier. Yeah, I should probably, I haven't been to the doctors in years. I should probably get myself a nice primary doctor.
Yeah, I want to get a blood test.
Do all the base. Go to the dentist. I've been to the dentist since high school. I should probably do that.
Maybe get some chlor. What is
the
it?
Basics.
Chlora. What does Rogan use? The hydrochloric drip.
Oh, Rogan? Oh, I don't know. What are you doing? He's got all kinds of IVs. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. Probably injecting elk blood into his face. I don't got the money to do. I don't got the $100 million to do all that.
No, I know. I'm joking. Oh, I want to do the ice. I've been doing that ice. I've only done it once, but I want to do the ice bath a bunch more.
Ooh, that's my goal. New house, build a sauna in it. Have a nice sauna.
Oh,
that's what I want to do too. I want the sauna in the house, dude.
I told you I did the cold plunge, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Yeah, sauna and cold plunge right next to it would be dope.
That's the move. That's my dream.
Yeah, that'd be tight, dude. Yeah, that's it. And like I said, I feel like I'm like, I've always been this way. It's so up and down. I want to be more even keel. You know
like,
what I mean?
My brother's really good at that. I hate it.
I want to be more.
He's very
but
like.
Honestly, I was like that the last couple years, and I got good at it. But the highs aren't as high, man.
That's the thing. I think it's like,
the highs aren't...
you gotta enjoy life. Like when the lows come, it's part of life. You gotta like just embrace the low. It's like, okay, this is going to pass. It doesn't stay forever. I just need to, and I know like certain things that are gonna help get me out of this. And one, it's just like, dude, get some sleep, you know, and like actually be disciplined about when you're laying down to go to sleep.
But it feels like I can be even keel and not let the negative things affect me as much. But then when things are going positively, it's the same way. That does not affect me as much.
That's why
Like,
I think
I kind of get in this little humming buzz, straight line, even keel mindset. But when when I don't do that and I'm more kind of in the momentish, I guess, and just taking everything as it comes in, the lows are low, but the highs are so much higher too.
that's
So I don't know what's better. It doesn't seem like you can really enjoy the highs and take them in at the same time as not paying attention to the lows. It's like this mindset. So I don't know what's better, man. I don't know what's better.
well, I think it's kind of impossible to experience. Like, how can you go through life just even keel the whole time? Like, you're gonna experience lows. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen.
Yeah, yeah,
So like, just embrace it when it comes, because it's like, dude, I've been here before. Like, I know it's always gonna pass. That's the thing. And
yeah,
you just,
yeah.
it gets back to like even, and then you get a high, and it's like, dude, you ride the wave of the high. Like, you're just excited over life. It's just like, that's more just emotion and like being passionate. And that's what
Just
makes,
jealous of there's those people you see who are just like,
yeah, but a lot of those people aren't doing great things.
no, but everything goes, there's people who just everything goes right for them. You know what I mean?
But what people are you looking at? Because you're just looking at like what, the internet?
No, there's just people you meet in life who everything just goes their way.
But you don't see their bad days.
I have friends like that who even if a bad thing happens, it just works out positively in the end. There's just people who are on that
Yeah, I knew people like
freaking
that,
ride, man.
but
It's crazy.
It catches up to you. It does.
I hope, I don't mean, not I hope, but maybe, yeah.
It trust me, it does. I've
There's
seen it
people
a
who
lot.
just are cruising in life, man,
Yeah.
and everything's golden.
Dude,
But
anyone that's doing like very meaningful things and like trying to like make differences in certain areas and just like help others, dude, like artists, everything, they're all like crazy people. Like, all of them go through like lows and crazy lows and highs, and just like, it's just a part of being like different and passionate and like caring so much too.
see, I don't like that mindset. I don't think that's necessarily true, dude.
What?
That you have to be like this idea that you have to be some out there disheveled person in order to do great things.
You're not disheveled.
You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't feel that way. But I feel like I'm doing positive things. I don't know. I think a lot of people think that, yeah, you have
I
to
wasn't
be this.
describing a disheveled person.
My sense that I got from what you were saying is that, like you said, these artists or these people who are doing these great things are in some way tormented or going through these highs and lows and stuff. No? That's what I was getting off what you said.
Yeah, not tormented, just life hits them. Like, they feel things.
Yes.
You're passionate.
Yeah.
And you're compassionate.
You gotta be compassionate. Not enough compassion in the world, that's true. People moving bags, you know what I mean? People throwing your bags.
These bag
I
throwers.
don't know, dude. Getting too deep here.
No, you're not. You're not deep enough. You're just scratching the surface.
I'm just sick of it. All this, so much of the internet has been bothering me. Every freaking thing you see is just somebody trying to give their advice on how to be successful, how to be healthy, or how to be freaking happy. It's like, I'm trying to listen to other people. I don't know, dude. None of it helps. None of that crap helps.
Maybe you should get off.
I found us just do whatever works for you. You gotta find what works for you.
Yeah.
Everyone's trying to give advice, dude. I don't want to give advice anymore.
When were you giving advice?
Huh?
When were you giving advice?
Every time you do an interview, podcast, whatever. What's your advice on blah, blah, blah? What would you tell somebody in your situation, blah, blah? I don't know. It's up to you, man. You got to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, I think if I always said since I was like 13 years old, if I could, like, when people were like, what do you want to do when you grow up? I was always like, if I could help one other person, I'd be happy.
Yeah.
and I always meant it. So
Yeah.
that's why
Well,
I always have to remind myself when I feel that way. Is like these messages happen so often, you almost like become like desensitized to them. But it's like you have to remember, like every single one of those, that's a person that's being affected.
what? What do
Like
you
a
mean?
person reaching out, like saying, like even a comment, like dude, like I just seeing what you do helps me, blah, blah, anything like that, or like thank you for like doing like saying this here, or like in this podcast or whatever, anything. It's like, wow, I'm actually affecting a human being in a positive way. Like these are real people.
Yeah, I appreciate those messages I get and stuff, but I'm not on my Instagram posting a selfie of me saying blah blah blah. This is what
Well, who's doing
the
that? I
key to
don't
my
think you should
happiness. Blah
follow
blah
those
blah blah
people.
blah. Who's doing it? It's all you see. Scroll through like all these. I don't know, dude. Whatever. That's all I'm seeing. That's all I'm feeling. Told you, I'm in a funk, bro.
I know. I think you're just following the wrong people, or just on weird pages.
I'm not even online anymore. It's just, I don't know. I don't even scroll anymore, really.
Yeah, I never scroll, really either. Like
I've stopped. Like I said, I've been over it. I've been done over it. The internet is just evil, dude. It's not good.
You need to go to. It's
not good.
You need to plant a farm. We need to get you in the dirt.
No, I don't want to swing all the way the other way, but
Sweet.
just want to be more even keeled, man.
No, I just mean get you in the dirt. It helps.
Put my
helps
positivity
depression.
out there, and that's all you can do. Yeah.
Well,
But I guess I want to put my positivity out there and just do that. Not worry about posting it.
what do you what?
Posting everything. I'm just sick of posting, dude.
Then don't post.
I haven't been.
Yeah.
You know, I'm been less. I'm going back to more only posting things that I'm really stoked on, as opposed to just feeding the machine. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That have to do something every day is like, I don't think that's healthy for me, at least. For me.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone else is definitely going to be different. You know what I mean? Like you and stuff like that. But
I've tried to work in now. I've gotten to a point where I just film stuff that's relevant to the day, like what I'm doing.
yeah. Yeah. See, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that doesn't, I can't do that. That is too mentally draining for myself
Yeah.
to do that. I don't want to get in that game, but I don't know. I just need to get back on my board, I think, is what's going on here.
Yeah, it's the moral of it all. You do a kickflip back 50 and
I'm blind, I'm crippled.
you need to,
What are you going to do?
you need to
I'm
eat
blind, I
shit
can't
in the
see.
backyard.
My eyes don't work, and it's dark in here.
It's been another rendition of
This is Dan's complaining.
how to say blind in 10 different ways.
What time is it? 1:08 p.m. Yep. But yeah, I'm excited for your Portugal, right? It's your next trip. Next journey.
Portugal, I gotta get ready. Just getting back into it.
End of January. Trying to convince everyone. Message Anthony, say go to Florida with Dan for Portugal.
I can't risk it for the biscuit.
Well, don't skate. We just gotta let's work then and do a 4-bad-eye stuff. We gotta be together, dude. We gotta content.
I know. We do have to content.
Huh?
We have to content.
I know. We gotta keep this ball rolling. Been doing 4-bad-eyes has been doing great lately. I'm more motivated on 4-bad-eyes than my own page.
No, we should push. We gotta come up with some new ideas.
It's been going great, is what I'm saying. We gotta keep this ball moving.
We gotta play. Put some bells in the ball, and we'll keep it in play.
Dude, I have a whole list of things. I have a whole list.
Put some bells in the ball, and we'll keep it in play.
That's one of them. Yeah, come out in January.
All right.
All right.
January? Isn't it? When is? Oh,
To Florida. Or come here earlier. I don't care.
I'll see what I could do.
That means no. That's a no.
No, I can't just make a decision on the spot right now.
Yeah, you can.
No, I can't.
What else you got going on besides training?
Training.
Yeah, I train here, dude. I got kettlebells.
I need mat time, bro.
You need what?
I need mat time. My coach is trying to get me to go to competitions on the weekends.
Oh, okay. We'll come during the week. Just come for freaking 4 days. 3 days.
All right.
When's your longest break between mat days? You know what I mean? Couldn't you find like a 3-day chunk, like go on the mat, fly out that night? You could work out while you're here, back on the mat when you're home in 3 days. Bam.
Bam, bam, chicken jam.
Flights are outrageous. Seeing these prices? I mean,
The flights are
gouge your eyeballs out.
They're all getting canceled.
Are they?
Yeah.
Has that been happening more and more now?
Yeah, it's the cancel culture and flights season.
I've been always lucky with my flights. Calgans. What I did hear the first time, I haven't heard. I dropped my son off at the airport, and this is the first time I heard them announce we need 12 volunteers. We're overbooked, so they needed 12 volunteers. No, was it 15? I think it was 15 volunteers to give up their seat. I've never heard that number that high. I've heard like 5, 6.
Were they offering money?
Yeah, they're offering money. Yeah, a voucher and hotel and stay all that.
Jeez,
but I mean, they overbooked. That's like an insane
overbooks.
Yeah, that's wild.
I don't understand how you can overbook a flight.
I believe.
Like, how are you that dumb? Not dumb, but like, how are you that unorganized?
No, I believe they do overbook most flights because there's so many people just cancel. There's an algorithm to it, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And usually it works out, or there's like some diamond dude, you know what I'm saying? Some 6 million miler who comes in and says, "Hey, I need this flight," and they'll bump somebody off for that dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe it's stuff like that too. I don't know, but I haven't heard that in so long of just them like over. But I used to hear it like almost, half the time I would fly, especially going to LA. I always hear like, "Andy, we're looking for 5 volunteers." But that's the way to do it, dude. Get that volunteer extra $600, $800, $500 voucher.
Yeah, if you got nowhere to be, that's the move.
I got nowhere to be, dude. You know what I mean?
Just book flights and go to the airport and take the voucher.
I was thinking that was gonna be but I don't know, it's not that big. You'd have to do it during the holiday. I think you might be able to run that scam.
Yeah, you got to do it during like Christmas.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You might be able to run that Thanksgiving, Christmas. Book like 3 flights.
That is the biggest scam.
And just stack up like vouchers.
Yeah, but then don't you have to eventually go on that flight like the next day?
No, you can tell them.
And then cancel your flight. And then cancel your flight. Oh, my.
You could say, well, I'm just going to rebook. Can you just, I'm assuming they would do that. Like, I'm just going to rebook. Can you cancel, refund my flight? I'll take the voucher. I feel like at that point they are looking for people to take seats. So, yeah, I think they would do it. I don't know, though. I don't know. They're probably already on to us, man.
Yeah, that's enough has been said.
It would have to be a cheap enough flight to where if you got a voucher for $600 and the flight was only $250, so you'd be up like, you know what I mean, $400 whatever. But I was thinking about that, dude.
Gosh. And then you just get a free night in an airport hotel.
And you get a free, hopefully there's a hot tub, yeah.
Oh,
that's funny.
If there's no bed bugs.
That's it, dude. I'll be in a better mood next week.
Well, dude, I'm sorry you're down. It's good to know these things, though. It's good to know.
It's a good event, dude. I haven't talked to you in a long time.
I know. Good event, Good event. It's this. This is for it. It's not all fairies and dust.
Yeah. It's part of being crippled, I guess.
It's part of the kitten and caboodle.
Part of being human, as they say.
Human, not cumin. Not to
Cuman.
Be, not to be considered mistaken with cumin.
Cuba.
No,
I just
human.
I love people from Cuba who say Cuba. Cuba.
The Cubans sell cigars super cheap
So sick.
at the competitions. They sell
Oh,
like,
you bring me back a Cuban.
dude.
Actually, I hate cigars.
I
but,
know
they're
box
nasty.
is like $100. Here they're like 400.
Those people like cigars. Not my. It's just that you just reek of a cigar for like.
I like cigar.
Hey.
I have a cigar with my father-in-law every time I go over there. I like having one with him. He's always got nice ones though, and he's always got them like aged and in the.
Do you get like a little nicotine buzz? I've never gotten a nicotine buzz off a cigar.
Yeah, you do get something, and you do. You definitely
That's the
do.
only reason I would
You
wanna
probably
smoke.
haven't had a good one, like a
That's
strong
where I'm
one.
at. I've had Cubans and stuff.
Yeah, but
I've-
Cubans aren't even that good. Like what's it called? The hell are they called? Cohiba. They're not even.
Cohiba.
They need to be like aged and dried out. Like they're not.
Dude, I
ready
smoke the Judge, dude. I smoke Judges back to back.
Shut the fuck.
That's jealous.
I know.
I don't.
That's what my father's, the Judge. My father's, yeah, I like my father's. They're good.
But I
But it's
don't,
good with a glass of like you do an old fashioned. You have a cigar. You get a little.
Oh, that sounds worse.
It's so
dude.
good. A little. It's
Drinking liquor and just
liquor and a stick, dude.
oh,
It's
sounds
it's
like
how
just
it's
a
meant to be
headache.
enjoyed.
I mean, I get it. But
After dinner. After
Here's
dinner.
my thing. Here's my thing. I only want to smoke something if it's gonna get me high or do something to me. So what's the point of smoking a?
Yeah, but you
It
don't even
must
do that.
something to you. It must give you a nicotine buzz.
It does give you a buzz.
Otherwise, people wouldn't be.
No, it
addicted to
does
them.
because some cigars are stronger than others.
Yeah, I want a nice strong one.
Yeah, you want like a Madero dark.
All right.
That's what you want. A V
But it's
cut.
all-
We're gonna
but
get
then
you
you're-
the V cut.
Your jacket, your hand smells like a cigar.
Oh, that's why I always wear my father-in-law's jacket. He has a smoker's jacket for me. You need a smoker's jacket.
I just can't get over the scent of a cigar. It's almost worse than a cigarette to me.
Oh, I love them.
Well, I love a non-smoked cigar. You smell that?
My dad used to
The
chew on
tobacco leaf
those.
smells great.
My dad used to just chew on those, like not
Yeah,
even
that-
light them.
Yeah, that makes more sense. I don't light it. I just bite it.
Yeah,
He's big Willie style. All right. Yeah.
dude.
Just for looks.
This
Something like
blind
that.
kid I went to like grammar school with, he's like a couple years younger. He plays like country music. He's got an amazing he sounds like he's like 50 years old with his voice. Like when he sings and stuff, you know, he's just got that like old timer. And he went to he's 19 years old, I think, or maybe 21. He went to his first Willie Nelson concert recently. Front row. Ends up going backstage, talking to Willie. Willie likes him so much, invites him back to his tour bus to smoke. This kid has never smoked before in his life.
Oh, no.
And he's like, well, if any time's the time, now's the time. He smoked pot with Willie Nelson, smokes a joint back there with him at his tour bus. They end up like getting along and stuff. It turns out he's going to record a song with him.
When is this? When did this happen?
This is recent. How crazy is that?
That's epic.
Dude, talk about like a dream. Like,
I feel like if the first time you smoke, you're smoking with Willie, and he must have some strong weed. I feel like I would be out of my mind.
I know. I would be like, maybe he didn't inhale. Just like, you know.
I'd be trying to just keep it together, dude.
Oh, man.
That's super cool, though. That's exciting.
Well, there's that whole thing people say you smoke pot the first time, you don't get high.
Right. I was thinking,
Is that true? Did that happen to you?
Yeah, the first few times I smoked, I didn't get high.
Same. The first time I thought I was high, but I was not high because I remember I got high for the first time and it was not okay.
The first time was,
I
Jesus.
started seeing like things were happening double. Like I would put a cup down and then I would see myself put the cup down. I'd be like, what is going on?
Jesus.
It was so bad. I was like, this is
Oh my
not
God.
good.
That's funny.
Oh, the back old Dom V's backyard.
Smoking with Willie.
Smoking with Willie. That's I thought that was a cool story. I had to get that out. It was funny.
Yeah.
Well,
Willie's still on tour, huh? Willie's still kicking, huh?
Willie's still rolling around.
He's rolling all right.
Yeah. Well, I think he
Rolling up
smokes
them
more
doobies.
vapes now.
Oh, he's a vapor.
I saw him on a interview. He's like, I smoked cigarettes, and to kick the habit, I started filling my Winchester pack up with rolled joints. He's like, I would roll them and smoke them and roll them and smoke them. He's like, big old joints too. I was getting, just rolling them and smoking them. And he's like, and then I started experiencing, the coughing and the wheezing in the night. And I learned about this new thing called a vaporizer. Have you heard of this thing? It's amazing. It's got less on your lungs and more of the effects. Yeah. More of the effects. The effects are twice as strong. It was amazing. Listen,
oh my God.
I gotta send you the interview.
Like an old man talking about weed.
Yo, it's so good.
Talking about like advancements in weed. They're still like kind of behind still, but
I know. It's like you just discovered freaking the internet.
It's like exactly. Like, you've seen these cell phones? You can search the web.
They got these things called apps, and they ain't for dinner.
Yeah, you've seen these yet? I like your Willie impression too.
Oh, I love Willie. Oh man, well,
all right,
we'll get you up, bud. I'm here for you. I feel you. You're not alone.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm fine. I'm just like
it's good to vent.
Chilling. Just gotta vent, dude.
You know what you gotta do? You gotta keep pushing.
Keep pushing, hoorah! All right, that's it for Bad Eyes. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year. Have a blessed New Year.
Next year's gonna be a better one. You gotta make it. A good year.
It's
not gonna be a good year. You have to make it.
The choice is yours.
One day I'm gonna look up in the Goodyear pimp and read Dan is a blimp. I messed it up. Dan is a blimp. Yep. All right.
Love you, man.
Love you.
One love.
Pushing.
Keep pushing, and one love from 4 Bad Eyes.